Hello and welcome to another rambling review from Adventures in TV Land. And today we're going to talk about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. But the film, set in 1969, Indiana Jones is not the individual that you remember from the previous four movies, even the bad Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He is a very old man who is broken, has divorce papers, has lost his son. He's about ready to retire. He walks around in his underwear and is drunk, and he uses his baseball bat to pound on doors and on the ceilings of noisy neighbors. He gets caught up in, he becomes a sidekick in what is supposed to be his own film, but his goddaughter comes and pretends that she's interested in this object. She's, working on her thesis for her doctorate for archaeology, yada, 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 but she's not really, turns out to be, she's really selling items on the black market, and so thus he chases her down, tracks her down. In the midst of this, there's Nazis who were helping out with the space program, who are also interested in this particular item, the Dial of Destiny, that Indiana Jones' goddaughter, Helena Shaw, was seeking and now has in her possession. And so a whirlwind chase begins. I don't know what else to say because without going into spoiler territory. I will say the first about 20 minutes or so of this film, it felt like an Indiana Jones film. Actually, that first 20 minutes, if this was a short, it would have been wonderful. That first 20-minute segment, it would have been, hey, that was a nice little Indiana Jones treat. But then it gets into the rest of the movie, and the ending is extremely far-fetched. I mean, particularly how these films, the last film went. The synopsis, what happens in this movie, is even more far-fetched. I mean, the last movie had dealt with aliens, which was a horrible idea for an Indiana Jones movie. But this movie deals with time travel, and that is even worse. Like I said, the first 20 minutes is good. The next hour and 50 minutes or so, pretty bad. And then, there's still stuff left. There's, I guess, the end is okay a little bit, kind of feels like it wraps up things, but it does it in a far worse way than the previous movie did. But that's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It is not a good movie. If you liked Indiana Jones, you will probably be disappointed by this film, because this is not the Indiana Jones that you remembered. This is not the Indiana Jones of the original trilogy. This is not the Indiana Jones even from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is a different character altogether. They do the thing that's all the rage in Hollywood now. Take a beloved character, particularly a male character from years ago, and reintroduce them, and then, break them down, make them do decrepit old men who are just a shell of what they used to be. There are some chase scenes in here. The chase scenes go on far too long. There's always been a level of disbelief, a little bit higher in the Indiana Jones movies than some of the other films. However, this film really takes it to the extreme. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is not doing very well at the box office, and there are so many reasons why. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.